Welcome inside Madison Square Garden, where we kicked off day one of the Big East Men's Conference Tournament. John Fanta, Matt Schumacker with you, and in game one, John, we had an 8-9 matchup, Georgetown-DePaul, and really from the get-go, Georgetown took care of business, especially on the defensive side.
The Hoyas really locked down on the Blue Demons. It's the fewest amount of points that they've allowed since December 1st as they win this one 70-53. And Devontae Smith-Rivera, who has had so many outstanding performances at the Mecca, 20 points, and then it's always nice to have your big man back. And Bradley Hayes was backing him in, and he was making those shots in the post. Big-time performance. He had 10 points and 7 rebounds. We caught up with Hayes and Smith-Rivera at our BEDN Tournament Hub presented by Sunkist. What really clicked down the stretch?
I think we just had a good, inside-out game. Brad got going early. I kind of wanted to make my presence felt outside early. So, and the other guys also, made a great impact. We were being aggressive, attacking the basket, and defensively, I think we did a pretty good job today.
It felt great. Just being back in general felt great. Sitting out watching my team go through that struggle in the end of the season, it hurt. And, I just wanted to come out here and help them in any way possible. So I'm glad I'm back.
You guys come in here in a first-round game. At the same time, is there a sense that this can be a new season for you here at the Garden?
It definitely is. That's all we talked about pretty much coming into the tournament. Right now we're scratching and clawing, and we think we can contend with the best, and we think we can come out here and get it done.
Game one was all about defense, and in game two, Matt Schumacher, it was offense, offense, offense. Tons of scoring, an explosive affair. As Marquette was up by 17 at one point in the second half. You thought it was over. It was not. St. John's came storming back and ended up taking the lead in this one with just over 3 to play. But the Golden Eagles find a way. 101-93, a wild one at the Mecca.
St. John's definitely made it a close game down to the finish, John, but for the Golden Eagles, it was, once again, the dynamic freshman duo, Hanif Cheatham and Henry Ellenson. Since March 6th, they are the number 8 newcomer duo in the country, averaging 28 points a game. Tonight, they combined for 48 points in the game, and Juwan Johnson, ultimately, he was the junior leader down the stretch, knocking down some clutch free throws. I had a chance to talk with him after the victory in our sun-kissed BEDN Hub. And what's your message been to your squad coming into this week?
That it's a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I got to bring leadership and more focus to the team.
Ultimately, what was it for you guys that kind of tipped it in your favor?
We just stuck together. They started causing fouls that didn't go our way. So, we just became a team more at the end to come out with the win.
That closes out day one from Madison Square Garden. Tomorrow, John, a big lineup, 4 games right here at America's greatest arena.
And it starts at noon. It will be Villanova and Georgetown. What better way to start the day than with an outstanding Big East rivalry clash between the Wildcats and the Hoyas? And it just rolls on from there. An outstanding 2:30 tip-off when Providence faces off with Butler. It's going to have an NCAA tournament feel. And then in prime time at 7 o'clock, you've got Xavier and Marquette. Outstanding front courts face off. And Pirates and Blue Jays close it out at 9:30. Seton Hall and Creighton. Isaiah Whitehead versus Mo Watson Jr. Strap in. It's on FS1. If you can get to the Garden. 4 games. Take off Thursday. You got to.
Got to. A lot of potential NCAA March Madness teams at play tomorrow. John Fanta, Matt Schumacher with you. That does it for day one from Madison Square Garden.